Hello. I don't know if my background freaked out for anybody, but it did for me for like a second. Um, hope everyone's doing okay. Still kinda, ugh. I'm just still kind of feeling yucky today. You know, it is what it is. Hope everyone's doing okay though, cause we're going right back into Hisui today. We're finally coming back. I told you I was gonna finish this game. But yeah, I'm still feeling a little bit gunked up. So I do apologize if I'm not sounding quite like myself yet. If I sound a little stuffed up, that's why. And I occasionally gotta clear my throat. Lovely. You know. So aside from that, pretty cool Monday. I got the other Splatoon amiibos that I've been waiting for. So now Olive Deep Cut is here with me, and yeah, I posted a picture for it in the server, so if anyone wants to go see that, that's there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going right back into Legends Arceus, because I said as soon as I got done with Fatal Frame, I'd be going in. Well, guess what? Fatal Frame's done and over with. So here we are. we finally made it. So, yeah, let's get to the game. It's been so long since I last played this game that it's like the last one on this screen. I've played a whole bunch of other stuff since then. Okay. Just want to make sure that's still working. OBS has made me extremely paranoid when it comes to like how everything sounds. Oh boy, platinum points. I don't know what I want to do with them platinum points, but hey. Hey, what was I doing the last time? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I remember. We're off to train up these starters, so that way I can complete their things in the Pokedex. I mean, it was a little weird yesterday. Like, it dropped frames a couple of times. Nothing too major, but, like, I was gonna say, like, it's not so much a complaint as much as just, like, what OBS has done to me since I've been using it. It's made me, like, really paranoid. Because almost every time my PC updates, I have to reset the microphone and sound output settings. What am I gonna do with Oshawott here? I got an Aqua Jet a good few times. Okay. We'll do it. I can do that. God, it's been a hot minute. I don't even have Aqua Jet. What the hell? Oshawott judges you for that. You have been judged by the Oshawott for running. Ah yes, Callisto, my giant bear of death. Okay, gotta make sure I remember my controls here. Projection issues? Like, is it not, like, putting it on your TV or something? It might be, a thing with, like, the connection between the dock and the Switch itself. What usually helps with stuff like that, I find, is getting a can of compressed air and then just, like, dusting that. That might help you. But I'm not, like, Nerd Squad levels of expert on this, so take what I say with a grain of salt. It's weird that I have an Ursaluna here, and I've been training a Blood Moon Ursaluna for the Indigo Disc DLC, so it's like the bear came back. Callisto just wanted to give you a high five. Please tell me you have Aqua Jet now. Thank God. Maybe it's a HDMI issue. Maybe it's either not connected or there's something wrong with the HDMI input on either the dock or the TV. Because, like, if the Switch is trying to project it and it's doing its job and the TV's not doing it, then it might be either a cable issue or a TV issue. Again, I'm not an expert, so, you know, grain of salt. Oshawott judges you for running. I'm not giving you the opportunity to run. What was that lighting just now? Like, the lighting dimmed for a sec. What the heck? Bidoof is just like, nah, I'm out. Yeah, I would say that, like, maybe trying other cables or, like, another TV or something. That might fix or help you troubleshoot the issue. Like, if you have another TV you can hook into, try that. And see if it's, like, that. Or maybe, like, swapping cables around if you have, like, another console with an HDMI cable. Because, like, any HDMI cable will work. Like, you don't need specifically a Nintendo-branded one to work with that. Like, I got one that came with my Elgato that I use. Because, like, the Elgato is, like, an in and out sort of thing. It projects to my monitor and then hooks into my Nintendo Switch, for example. Like, that's how I'm getting the picture. Not too different from a TV, but, like, there's a couple more steps to it. It's like one other cable. Because that's built into my PC, like, I don't need to, like, hook it up to USB or anything. Yes, I remember Typhlosion. I couldn't use Infernal Parade because for some reason it learned that move at like a higher level than it evolved. Well, yeah, I'm happy to help. I'm just, I want to make sure. Because, like, that's what I would do in that situation. Aside from maybe panic a little bit. Because the moment my stuff stops working, I'm like, oh god. Turn your feathery little butt around. Hardcore pro. Oshawott judges you. Meant to hit the dodge button. And that's how it's done. That should be enough. If not, I have to get a whole other Oshawott in here. I'm not here. Did not anticipate that. Keeping recover around just so I can heal. Can't evolve yet, huh? Time to evolve it. Now it's a do what? What are we doing? I don't know. He got Swords Dance. That's amazing. That is a face. Yes, I can do that face. This thing's just looking at you like, is this the face of mercy to you? It's just a bird. My ghost fish. Do I have one of these? Yeah, I do have one of them. Well done. You got him. Or her. OBS, you gonna behave? Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta do all the wisps too. I forgot I was doing that naturally. Without transferring a Spiritomb over. Oh, you also gotta use Aqua Jet. Okay, cool. You know, one of these days I'll eventually evolve that shiny Bidoof I got. Maybe. If I feel like it. Oh, so we meet again. I hope you're doing well. Yes, Levinton, I'm doing fantastic. I stand here doing absolutely nothing all day. It's been an absolute blast. Oh, yeah, I think he's got internet stuff that he's figuring out. Because, like, I asked him, and he said he had some, like, I think he had to replace his router or something. But, he should have that soon. So he should be back to watching streams soon. This Shinx was just staring off into space, not giving a shit. See, I love Oshawott and I love Duat, but I have a problem with Samurot's overall design. I feel like that's not even a hot take. Cause like the way it was leading up, it's like, okay, yeah, it's bipedal, cool, awesome, amazing even. And then it became a quadruped. It became quadrupedal. Yeah. For Samurott, just in general. Like, I don't mind the Hisuian form too much, because the Hisuian form does look pretty cool. But, like, as far as the progression from being on 2 feet to being on all 4s, is what gets me about this line. Because it looked like they were gonna stick with that, and then they didn't, and I'm like, what are you doing? Do I need to know what that emote's all about? I wasn't out. OBS was behaving fine. Was it something on your end? Yeah, if it was something on my end, OBS would have told me. But no, I find the evolution of, yeah, I'm on two legs and then suddenly I'm on all fours to be kind of a weird choice. Because look at this, look at this fella. He's looking cool, he's looking battle ready. He's ready to kick some butt. Like, I don't have a problem with Hisui and Samurott, because, like, it's what Samurott needed was another typing on top of the water type to just make it better. Because otherwise, normal, like, Univan Samurott, like, it's okay. But it's not exactly something I would write home about. Same goes for Embor, especially Embor. Embor is the biggest offender out of all the Univa starters. You cannot change my mind. Like, I can deal with Samurott. I love Superior. But Embor is a goddamn disgrace. Because not only is it the third firefighting starter in a row, it does not have a great move. Well, I'm hoping they fix that in Scarlet and Violet when they bring it back. But I don't know, maybe Embor will just stay terrible forever. And that's really sad, because Tepig has a really cute design. I really like it, as far as design. I just do not care for the way its stats work and the move pool. I don't like it. It's like they were running out of ideas on fire starters at that point. Because, like, again, going back into the whole firefighting type thing. But, like, also how they could implement that typing, like, effectively. Because Blaziken was a decently quick and pretty good strength-wise firefighting type. Was pretty good. Got a Mega Evolution, became cooler, and there you go, Blaziken. Infernape was faster and stronger, but frail as can be. Like, that monkey could go down to a stray wind. Like, just hostile winds could kill that monkey. But you don't want to mess with that monkey, because that monkey has a move pool so vast that, like, why? Oh, there's a thing over there. But for Embor, it feels like they were like, yeah, this is going to be a bulkier firefighting starter. And, like, they came out with a move where, like, it uses its defense, but it didn't have that great of a defense. I mean, it was kind of a snake, sort of, so it made a little bit of sense. I mean, you could be like Sprigatito or Litten and start off on all fours and go straight to being on 2. It took Litten a lot longer to become bipedal, though. And, like, I enjoy Incineroar enough. I feel like it's a little bit of a missed opportunity, though. In, like, multiple areas. Because while it's technically fine as it is, it looked more like, with the way the evolution line was going, that it was going to stay on all fours. Because, like, Linton was fine, Torracat was really good. And then Incineroar hopped in and went, yo, I'm on 2 legs now, deal with it. Ooh, Emperor cosplayer. That actually does sound really interesting. No, I just want to move it. There we go. Kind of reminds me of, like, the costumes that they have for Pokemon characters in the actual, like, games and show. Where, like, they dress up in colors and shapes that look like a Pokemon. Like, say, I think Pokemon Unite has a Rayquaza outfit. And it takes a bunch of colors and accents from Rayquaza. Like, that's, I honestly think that's really cool. And then you have those people that draw the Gajinkas of, like, the Pokemon, and it's really cool, because you get to see how that translates into a human design. Like, I remember when Ogerpon was first shown off, and then people started making Gujinkas of that. And it just looked really cool. Then another reason I feel Incineroar is a bit of a missed opportunity is in terms of the shiny. because we all know what regular Incineroar looks like. We've all seen him. He's a big, wholesome cat boy with muscles. But, like, the shiny, it looked like, okay, take everything that's black on Incineroar, turn that white, and take the gray chest and make it a darker shade of gray. Okay, cool. That looks okay, design-wise, but, like, I don't know. Because I saw a fan shiny during the hype season for Sun and Moon, where people were like, okay, well, now we have an official design. What about the shiny? And someone did a fan shiny of Incineroar, where the black parts stayed black, the red parts turned white, and anything fire-related was like a bluish color. So it was like a blue fire Incineroar, and I was like, dude, can this be the canon shiny, please? Like, I wanted that to be the shiny. And then they showed off the actual shiny, and I was disappointed. I don't know, it didn't really live up to that hype. It's a good Pokemon, and the fact that that's coming back into Scarlet and Violet speaks a lot for, like, in terms of how the competitive scene's gonna look. Because, like, right now the competitive scene's really enjoying not having Incineroar around. I mean, I think they just recently in Smogon banned Gliscor from singles, even though it's been a staple of OU singles for years. Yeah, okay, let me have a look. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, Gliscor was banned in OU singles, because, like, when that got released in the Teal Mask, when that was brought over, it was like, okay, cool, Goldango now has a counter. And a very good counter at that, because, like, Gliscor is a really good Pokemon. And I'm not just talking competitively, like, design-wise, that's a really cool Pokemon. Oh my god. There's an Alpha Chimchar and an Alpha Infernape in the same area. Why can't you have been shiny? That would have been amazing. Okay, so that's what the alpha sounds like. That's a big monkey. Honestly, I just feel bad for Gliscor, because I really enjoy Gliscor as a Pokemon. Like, design-wise, it's cool, it's sleek. It looks like it could pinch your head off with its pincers. Like, I'm sorry, that's just cool. It looks like it could take one good look at you and murder you. I beat down one monkey, I'll beat down the other one. Did you just hit the bear? Oh, yes, you better behave over there. I'm watching you. Of course, OBS is having an episode. Kind of reminds me of an emote I recently added to my server. It was like the dead face one. Because it's like the same energy. It's just like a, ugh, you know? I don't know, but going back to Incineroar, I don't know, I feel like design-wise they were gonna go for like a great fiery saber-toothed tiger. And that would have been like really cool. Am I sad that we didn't get that? A little bit. Do I hate Incineroar? Absolutely not, I love Incineroar. There is no hatred in my heart for Incineroar. Can we talk about the design of Lopunny here real fast? Look at that. Now I know what y'all are probably thinking. It'll be like, oh god, it's gonna be one of those horny things, you know. No. First of all, no. First of all, did you know that they designed this thing after a Playboy bunny? A little on the nose there, Nintendo. I see the bunny likes to play rough. Wink. And that's another thing. Like, why is that when anybody talks about Lopunny, and everyone immediately goes, oh god, they're gonna say some, like, really lewd shit. Like, first of all, I don't even go there that often, okay? I try to keep things at best maybe PG-13. Like, I think that's the farthest I've ever gone on my channel. And I'm not saying that streamers who do that, you know, aren't funny. Like, you can make that funny. Like, you can make... You can make lewd jokes all day long. And, like, those are super easy jokes to do. I don't know, but my entire, like, sense of humor is built off of puns and Just, like, saying clever shit. Then occasionally fan dubbing something to just make it sound, like, really funny. You know, I realized something. You're an alpha of the evolved form of what's literally floating next to you. But if you think about it, if I found an alpha Zubat, it would not have glowing red eyes, and that's because it doesn't have eyes. I think I remember reading that somewhere. I feel like anytime I say anything remotely horny on my channel, it's like usually just some, like, if I'm playing Omega Strikers or something. That game has some very fan-servicey designs. That's one pissed off deer. Okay, I gotta point this out real quick, alright? This is a female Stantler. Now, realistically, don't deer only have antlers if they're male? Why not make an alternate female design for this one? I mean, you made an alternate female design for Pikachu and Eevee, and that's pointless. But no, we don't want to waste our efforts drawing in a Stantler with no antlers. I mean, it's called Stantler because of the antlers, right? Well, yes, but it's still a deer. And you know what? While we're on that topic, same goes for Sawsbuck. Same goes for Sawsbuck. I'm going to throw Sawsbuck under a truck with this conversation. Because, I'm sorry, there is no reason for them to be that lazy with the gender difference designs. Like, oh no, Pikachu absolutely needed to have a heart-shaped tail. Or, you know, Eevee absolutely needed a heart pattern at the end of its tail. Do you know how much that made shiny hunting a female Eevee? How much of a pain that made it? Just having to look around for one with a heart-shaped tail pattern. Eevee is mostly white. And when we're looking at it from, like, trying to decipher how its tail looks, it's still white. So it's like white on a white animal. You could have done a little more. Like, I don't know, make the tips another color other than white? I don't know. And I'm not gonna diss Shiny Eevee. Shiny Eevee looks really cool. Shiny Pikachu looks like it could spend another day less out in the sun, but, you know, it is what it is. We got what we got. Now that is a hole in the sky. Actually, no, now that you think about it, yeah, that isn't over the mountain anymore. I forgot, because I stopped the distortion thing up there. It was like a whole main story thing. Also, that's the sun. It's starting to remind me of Avatar: The Last Airbender with that whole Day of Black Sun thing. Those were good episodes. Actually, I've been watching some videos lately about Avatar: The Last Airbender and, like, the psychology of certain characters in the story. Um, if you have, like, an hour or two or even 3 to kill, might I suggest Hello Future Me? He has really good videos about Avatar: The Last Airbender and, like, the psychology of Azula or the psychology of Zuko. And they're actually well thought out and put together videos. Especially, like, when you look at this whole psychology of Azula thing. Really interesting videos. I would absolutely recommend them. That reminds me, I was, like, looking at my Stream Elements tab yesterday when getting prepared for yesterday's stream. And, I remembered that there's, like, a little tab on the side for sponsorships. I don't know exactly how they work, but I guess if I wanted to, I could get sponsored and play a certain game. But a lot of them are stuff like Raid Shadow Legends or something. I'm like, bro, you're just making the jokes for me at this point. And, like, every time I go to look at those sponsorships, they're like, yeah, we want you to play, like, this game, and I'll be like, okay, but here's the problem. I don't have that game, and I'm not interested in that game. Oh, that's a Weavile. I did not know Onyx could move that fast. I guess you could say that was unexpected. Well, I was hoping not to kill it, but alright. Twitch bounties. I have not heard about that one. Then again, I don't look, so, like, I don't know, when you say Twitch bounties, I'm immediately thinking, who am I bounty hunting?